Clarissa Brown back. Renewing of the Mind. Mental Health Incorporated. Sitting here playing with my little girl, little cat, little kitten here. Her name is Little Mama. Love animals. Anybody. They love you unconditionally. See? No, you don't have to worry about they have intentions or they just want to love you and play with you. Thank you. So, I love animals. That's one thing I love. A lot of people that I'm around think I love animals. I usually have dogs, but then I found cats to be more independent. You won't hurt yourself. Find them to be more independent and less to worry about. Very intelligent. Very intelligent. Cats are. And so that's what I'm doing now. I feel tired. Hopefully I'll crash soon. Yeah, but she's just wanting her attention. That's what I've been doing, just sitting here. Giving her the attention she needs. When, and, you know, I was talking to one of my boys earlier, and he was telling me that whatever I do, he wants me to be me. I said, I'm going to be me. You know. And I was explaining to him that there are a lot of things that I'll talk about, might reveal some things about them. And they can address them as they come up, whether they want to talk about them or, you know, just use it, maybe give you enough information, but keep their private life private. Everyone don't have to be an open book like me. And I thank God, my son Jerome also have been posting, and my son Daryl, both of them have posted videos, and hopefully they are on YouTube that you'll be able to see them. And the fact that, hold on once. Yeah, mama. So you could talk. Yeah, I've been talking on it all day, and I was showing you no attention, huh? Yeah. And she's been sleeping at my feet and rolling around on the floor and looking at me and paying attention to me, which is what I wanted to do. Get to know me and know everybody around me, or whatever. Dealing with this part, excuse me, of the bipolar deal. Everywhere part that my moods are swinging so fast. You know, I don't, you know, it's hard for me to manage, but let's see if I can pick a topic, because I know we've been talking all day and I've been going through my little wild and crazy thing, but there are always going to be things that I speak of, and I'm telling you from my point, giving you my opinion, things that are going on in my life. I cannot talk about anybody else's life. You know, you will never see really personally, where you might see my friends on the camera only if, you know, if it's okay with them. And but it's so funny. I had this crazy polish, and it's been, what it does is supposed to change with your moods. Well, the thing been off the chain today. But I think it goes, I'm not sure if it's the mood or the lighting of the room or the atmosphere that's around you. God knows if it goes through mood swings too. Because when I went, I looked for a certain color and I liked it. And he started putting it on. I was like, where's it at? And that's when he proceeded to tell me that the color changes with your mood. And I'm like, oh shit. Just another thing for me to worry about. You know. I don't want to look at my nails and say, okay, I'm fucking having a mood swing. But yeah, maybe that's what it does. There's a lot of things that I get irritable and irritated by. And in this point of the day, I'm thinking after watching some of the videos, maybe y'all can understand. The fact that you're seeing me in the ailment of where I'm actually unprotected. When I say unprotected, I'm putting my life out right now to you, and it's unprotected. Everything that's going on, you can see what's going on with me. On the video, and I was talking, like I said, I've been talking to my boys all day. And my youngest son just said, Mom, just be yourself. And as to say, you can't cut anything out. They need to know for real, what mental health and what mood disorder is about. He just spoke what I had in mind. Was there are days that I'm going to take my life, take y'all with me, walking through my life. And there's days like this when I will be in my room, as always, isolating from the world, the most comfortable place to be, and the way my doctors make it sound, the wrong place to be, is by yourself. I know you come in this world by yourself, you're going to leave by yourself, but it is unhealthy when... At this point, I had no social life, and even when I try to be sociable and, you know, anxiety sky high, and sometimes it's just not worth what I feel to be around people. I drink a little, as far as alcohol. You know, I already told you I'm on medical marijuana, and God knows all the other pain medications, all the, you know, all the different side effects. And one's makes me up, the other one makes me down, the other one's supposed to even me out, the other one counteracts this side effect, the other one's supposed to counter that side effect. And then when you know it, you'll have, actually have less pills than I have had in years. Just awful to say, because I used to be on 2 antipsychotics. They always had me on depression medicine and then anxiety medication. And you know, at my worst, that, you know, that's what they were doing. And in this time of my life, even in the situation that I'm in, it's not much they can do. And like I was saying, my doctors, of course, watch me closely because of the fact of the mood swings, then the hysterectomy. It doesn't help my mental capacity. The hot and cold sweats. Today, I've been so cold, I've turned on heat. You know, I have a heater, I always keep heat on. Yes, it's 90-something outside. I'm in here freezing. Go figure. And we have air in here, but the vents are always closed. So anyone walking my room will feel the difference between the hot and the cold. And it's comfortable to me. And that's all I have to worry about. Not to sound selfish or anything's my room, so that's all I really have to worry about. And I guess I could share some things about my father, because his birthday is this week. You know, I've been going through it so much. Today's the 6th. And if I'm correct, believe his birthday. I know his birthday's the 8th. And call her my sister because I know my baby sister, Lauren. Okay, so either now I have to find a way of getting in touch with her. Dad died this month. Dad died last in November, but he was hurt this month. And then my daughter died the same day he actually in '06 on the 19th he was hit. And actually, my daughter died the 19th of October, and then just my daughter died, so that would be her dad, her niece, and then she also had a brother, which I actually went to school with. It's her stepbrother. And he was in my class, and he also passed away this month. She had a best friend to pass away. And as bad as I feel and as awful as I feel, I'm really worried about her. And we both know we're going through our thing right now. We understand each other. Of course we do. So we're liable to call crying, yelling, screaming. That's my sounding board. She is a rock to me. But my boys today have been really here for me. I don't know how much of swings I've been going through today, or what you can identify with, and see as far as my mood swings and everything. I do know, and as I remember, what hurt me about my father is the fact that I was getting to know him. Getting close to him for years. We were at each other's throat, or I was at his throat about what went on in my life and why he wasn't there. And it was rough. And then he was going through a drug problem. The one thing I realized, he followed me down here to Jacksonville. He used to live in Hollywood, Florida, but when I moved down to Jacksonville, he was still in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, which is where I met him when I was 21 years old. Where I finally got to talk to him, get to know him, see who he really was. After so many years of me being told that he was dead or crazy or whatever, which, anyway. And then when I was finally getting to know him, and really spending time with him, he was taken, or he had to go into the next level of spiritual life. And if I look at it that way, it's comforting. If I look at it as a total loss, it's not comforting. Because it's not going. I smell him sometimes. I hear him sometimes. I look at myself sometimes, and I actually see that little piece of me, of him in me. They always messed with my dad and told him the apple didn't fall too far from the tree when it came to me and my sister. And our attitude and how we perceived or how we dealt with things. Go figure. We all had bipolar. So in that sense, life have just been, since I met and really got to know, like I said, at 21, I met him, and I met my sister, and then my stepmom. People that are around me that love and care about me. Gotten to know, a little bit of him, a little piece of him, of what goes on, and what went on, and realize that we all three of us suffered the or excuse me, all three of us were dealing with mood disorder, the bipolar, and it was hard when all of us was in one house.